Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been following my videos for a while, you've seen that I have been collecting a bunch of stuff for Christmas, adding to all of the stuff that I previously had, and I was so excited to decorate this year. In my last video, I did a couple of Christmas trees, one in each of my living rooms. I also did two more that I didn't show you because my kids also wanted trees in their rooms. So I did a tree in my daughter's room, and then I did a tree in my son's room. And I'm trying to tell myself that I don't need a tree in my bedroom, but 4 Christmas trees in a house, it's probably enough. But we just love Christmas because we're Christmas people. So in today's video, I want to get to work on the rest of the house, the garlands and decorating the shelves and all of those fun things. We got the most important thing out of the way, which was the tree, but I have so much more that I want to add. Before we jump into the decorating, I'm going to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Italic, and their Serene Ultra Plush Australian towels. I've been using these towels for over 6 months now, and they are hands down my absolute favorite. The towels are super dense because of their 800 GSM woven weight, so it makes it feel like a luxury product, but at an affordable price. And they're so soft, but still super absorbent because of their woven loop construction. The towels are Oeko-Tex certified, meaning that they're sustainable, clean, and gentle on your skin. These towels have won basically every award a towel can win, including Best Towel by People magazine, and also by my husband, who calls these the good towels. I have this gray color, but the Serene towels also come in a bunch of different colors, and they also have the washcloths and the hand towels, so you can coordinate all of your pieces and order the matching set if you want. Along with the towels, Italic's website is filled with luxury quality products with a more affordable price point. So I will leave the link down in the description, so make sure that you guys go check them out. Okay, I've got everything cleared out in here. Well, off of the shelves. I actually added tons more stuff. All of these supplies, pillows, blankets, all of the stuff down there. I've got tons more stuff over here, and all of this stuff here. This is all of the garlands, all of the greenery. So I think that's what I want to start with, is this greenery, because that's gonna make it look, I don't know, the coziest to me. I want to put it, you know, on the mantle. I also want to add the garland to the stairs, kind of draped and hanging down. So I think that's what I want to start with. These are the cedar garlands from the My Texas House line at Walmart. They're pretty inexpensive. I think they're $29 or something like that, but they're not super thick. So I'm just taking some zip ties and attaching 2 of them together because I really want them to be pretty thick here on this staircase. And then I'm just taking some longer zip ties, and I'm going to zip tie that to the handrail here and then drape it down to the bottom. I like these little lights. I ordered them off of Amazon because they are controlled by the remote. So this remote can control all of the ones that I'm going to use. And it has like a bunch of different settings, and they're battery operated, so I don't have to worry about plugging them in. On each side of the staircase, I am adding this bell garland from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure it's sold out online, but you might be able to still find it in your store. And then I am taking this burgundy velvet ribbon that I found at HomeGoods and just adding that and leaving the tails kind of long and letting it drape down really pretty on either side. Okay, moving on to the fireplace mantle, the garland there and the stockings, of course, and then also these shelves. So I'm going to show you how I style these shelves. Now, if you think that I didn't pre-style all of this, like, don't get that wrong, because it took me hours to figure out exactly how I wanted them. So I'm going to show you what I ended up with. But if it's taking you a long time, don't be discouraged, because it's a lot of me just putting stuff there, stepping back and looking, changing my mind, changing things around, and that's kind of boring to watch someone do. So for the garland on the mantle here, I'm going to be using these little hooks because I don't want to nail into the top of this, and I want the garland to kind of hang in the front. So I can, it's like a command strip. I can put this like this, and it's going to hold the garland out in front, and then it just unhooks and hooks back. This is hard to do with one hand because I'm holding the camera. There we go. Unhooks, put the garland in, and then hook it back. Okay, never mind. The little straps work well, but I should have gotten more than two. I definitely need another one, possibly two more, because I want the garland to kind of hang on the front of the mantle instead of sitting on top like it is right now. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, and we're gonna work on these empty shelves here. So for this first shelf here, I just added a bunch of larger books that I already had, and then I grabbed this wicker sleigh. I found this at HomeGoods, I think, last year. I've seen them at HomeGoods and TJ Maxx. Hobby Lobby also has one. And then I'm using some cedar stems that I already had. I know Target sells some, and just adding that and this little pot that's from Hobby Lobby. I also had a little bell that I ordered from the Studio McGee line last year, and then I am using some ribbon. I think I got this from Temu last year. I ordered a bunch of it, and I like how much it drapes. It doesn't have wire in it, and I love this burgundy color, so I just added that to the pot just to make it a little bit more festive and cut the ends off of that, and that was it for that second shelf. For this next shelf, I'm using a bunch of books that I already had, and then I'm just using a picture frame that I already had, basically as a spacer for the back to put this next picture frame up. I put a print that I got off of Etsy and printed out in there. I'll link it down below. And then I added these pine cone candle holders from Walmart and this candle that looks like an ornament that's from TJ Maxx. Again, I'm adding more books to this next shelf. I like to use books a lot on my bookshelves because they take up a lot of space. I have a lot of shelves to decorate. And then I added this little letters to Santa box. It's really cute. It's magnetic. It's from the Hearth and Hand line. And then the next shelf, I'm just adding a couple of large books. I like this green color. I think it looks nice with these large bells and the red ribbon on the bells. These are from the My Texas House line at Walmart, and that completes that shelf. So here I go again with some more books. I like to use them vertically and also horizontally, like I'm putting this one right here, kind of almost like a tray. And then I'm adding these woven Christmas trees from the Studio McGee collection from Target and a candle that I already had. And the next shelf underneath, these are actually fake books. You can open them up and put things inside. I don't have anything in there, but I added those. And then I am adding, it's hard to see because of the lighting, but that's an ornament from the My Texas House line. It's a flocked burgundy ornament. And then I found these gold nutcrackers at Ross, and I thought they were so cute, so I added a couple of those.
For the next shelf, I'm adding a picture frame to just take up some visual height, a couple of books horizontally, and then the individual bells. These are also from Hobby Lobby. They're very inexpensive. And the last thing for this shelf is a glass Christmas tree. This is from the Studio McGee line a few years ago. They have very similar things every year. And this next shelf, I'm adding a couple of design books vertically, and then a planter pot from Walmart. And then I grabbed this stem bush from Kirkland's. It's really pretty. It's got Norfolk pine and also some blue flowers in it. I thought it would look perfect in the pot on the shelves. And then I wanted to add some candlesticks, and they're in a pretty red color for Christmas. I obviously won't be lighting these because they're on this shelf, but I think they add a nice pop of color. For this bottom shelf, I'm adding even more books to take up some space, and then I'm adding this cute little sled that I found at Home Goods, and on top of that I wanted to keep it simple, so I'm just adding a couple of pine cones. And then for this other bottom shelf, I found this vase filler at Hobby Lobby, and it smells so good. It has an apple in there, it's got a pine cone, it's got all kind of little pieces, but I think it adds some nice color and also greenery and makes the room smell so good. Because of the arches on these built-ins, I don't like to add too much to these top shelves, so I'm just filling them in with some larger items like books and things to fill that space. Okay, the shelves are all done. Got those looking nice. And I ran to the store and grabbed a couple more of these straps here for the garland. So I'm going to add, this is the Norfolk pine garland from Kirkland's, but I also have some of the Hobby Lobby Norfolk pine right there. And I think I might layer some of the Hobby Lobby ones in just to make it super thick. So I was planning to add more garland down there to this to make it look more full, but I think it looks plenty full like this. And I think that's because of these straps here. It has the garland kind of hanging on the front versus on the top here. So you can get the full thickness of it instead of it having to be on the top and hang down. So we just need to add bells and stockings, of course, but also some lights. I wanted to keep the stockings a pretty neutral color, but I also wanted to add texture. So I saw a couple that I really liked at Marshall's, and then also the kind of waffle ones are from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. And then I'm adding these copper bells. I don't really have tons of copper going on. I have a lot of gold, so I wanted to do something a little bit different for the mantle, and I think it looks really nice all together. I like to keep the coffee table pretty simple, so I'm adding a few books and then also this dark wood bowl with that same vase filler that I used earlier for a pop of burgundy and red here on the coffee table. And then I am using this pot from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm using these Norfolk pine stems from Hobby Lobby and just arranging those kind of spread out. I really don't like whenever you have something really high on the coffee table so you can't see each other, so I like to spread them really wide so they'll be low. And then I added these candles that look like bells. These are actually from HEB be. So if you're in Texas, make sure that you go look for them because they're much cheaper than the Pottery Barn or World Market ones. For the couches, I added this burgundy throw blanket that I found at HomeSense, and then just a couple of pillows that are from the Studio McGee line that are more neutral. I like to mix in neutral with more festive things like this Christmas tree pillow from the Threshold line at Target, and then a couple more neutral pillows that I already had. I found this burgundy velvet pillow at Kirkland's and I knew I had to have it. And that finished up this round of decorating, and this is how everything turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making it. Let me know down in the comments if you've started decorating for Christmas yet. People seem to feel pretty strongly about this one way or the other. I still have some more decorating that I want to do on the inside and definitely on the exterior of my home. So make sure that you're subscribed and I will be back soon with some more videos. See you then. Bye.